Grizzly basketball a week away from the Maroon-Silver scrimmage, the season upon us, believe it or not, and we get to catch up with a guy that has multiple roles, GA now, former Grizzly Greys, coming back in Jordan Gregory. Jordan, good to be talking with you first off. Just the excitement of the season. Let's get into that before anything else. What is it like now from your chair as a coach? What was it like as a player as you guys ramp up a week to go?
Yeah, I mean, just being a part of the program is a lot of excitement. It's been a lot of long days. A lot of long practices, and so as game day gets closer and closer, you could just see the excitement level in our players as well as the coaching staff raise every single day.
So much excitement when your name was announced that you were coming back to Missoula within these walls here, just around the community. What does it mean for you to be back, first off, and being here in Missoula?
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, I just had such a great experience as a Griz, as a player, and so I always knew I wanted to come back to Missoula in some capacity. I didn't know how that was going to happen or in what way that was going to be, and so when I got the opportunity to come here and be a part of, a program that I played for and that I have so much invested in, it was an opportunity I just couldn't pass up, and I'm really happy to be here. Graduated
in 2015. Your favorite memories as a player? Maybe take us back down memory lane a bit. What stands out to you?
Yeah, I think obviously just getting to the conference championship, getting to play in front of all these fans in the conference championship 3 years. Was something that couldn't be topped, and just seeing that crowd support, it makes me wish that we were still able to have a conference championship at the home school, because that's an experience that now no one gets to have, and it's one experience that really sticks out in my mind.
Take me through the journey of going to play professionally as well. I think that's a huge piece in your career. What was the experience like? Maybe just take us through the timeline as much as you can.
Yeah, it was life-changing. Just getting to see so many different cultures and live in 3 different countries in 4 years. I met some really cool people, and I learned a lot about basketball. European basketball is a lot different than how we play in the United States. So I just got an education in basketball that now is kind of worldwide. And so some of the things that I learned here as a player and some of the things that I learned in Europe have kind of molded how I think about the game. And it's exciting to come here and learn from Trav and Coach Cobb, guys who coached me.
Right into it, Coach DeCure, you have the unique perspective. You played under Coach DeCure, and now you're coaching with him. So how has he had an impact maybe on your career, number one, and how has he changed now being from player under him to coach?
Yeah, well, I think you could just see my production level as a senior, how it raised from my junior year. I had a great year playing for Coach Trav, and he really developed my game and gave me the confidence to try and take a step further from my junior to my senior year, and that translated when I played overseas. So now, just being on the other side, I just kind of understand his philosophy a little better, understand where he's coming from, and so it's a little bit easier for me, being a former player, to understand the concepts that he's trying to teach the younger guys.
Give us perspective on this year's team. What are you seeing right now in practice? We've talked about the turnover. It's a younger group, probably good for you to come in at the right time with all these newcomers. So how are they looking before everyone sees them on the court next year?
Yeah, they're a young group of guys, but they play really hard. They play really hard. Just their effort each day makes me want to get out there, and makes me wish I could play with them. You have guys diving all over the floor. You guys' bodies just running into each other, trying to get offensive rebounds, trying to box out, and so their effort alone is what stands out to me. And we have some really skilled guys, and so I'm excited to see how they grow and how the team molds as the year develops.
One thing about it, I think that you're going to blow everyone away with best dressed with this fashion sense and the style here. Who has the best fashion sense on the team, whether it's players or coaches, other than yourself, of course?
Besides me?
Besides you.
I think Trav's pretty well dressed. As far as the players go, I like Kendall's style. I like how he mixes and matches and puts it together. But he still has a couple things to learn from the coaching staff as far as fashion goes.
So a lot of room for improvement. With
there's some room for improvement. But as far as what he brings to the table now, he does an okay job.
Well, we have an awesome staff here with Grizzly basketball. So pumped that Jordan Gregory is back on staff, and we'll chat with him and the rest of the team throughout the fall.